Hello everybody and welcome to the 2021 room tour update, a series I make mainly for myself just so I can see the progression of my anime/gaming room collection over the years, just seeing the transformations that I do to it each time. Always starting off with the door. There's not much of a difference here. With 2020 being how it was, really didn't have too much access to cons to get any more extra posters or anything. So it's the same as last time. Same with over there. My Hero Dragon Ball, Madoka Magica, Future Diary, Full Metal Alchemist, Brotherhood, and ReZero. Still my beloved Kalon poster. Over here I have a laptop just sitting there. One of my newest things added to the collection on top of a printer that broke. Have nowhere else to put that printer at the moment. But I have that laptop to take whenever things open back up and I can start going more places. That's what that laptop is for. Over here, Yu-Gi-Oh! And some Super Mario Bros. Related toys. The same picture of my grandmother. May she continue to rest in peace. Mario hat from I think it was AWA 2017 or 2018. It's been a good while, so I don't remember. My deck of cards collection hasn't grown any. Still the same. And then more Yu-Gi-Oh! Tins and stuff. Haven't really grown that yet as well this year. Code Geass and Haruhi, along with just mainly some miscellaneous and some SAO statues, along with a Kirito and Asuna pop, which I've just recently learned have skyrocketed in value. The two double blue sword Kirito and just the standard Asuna. More just random figures from random shows, especially the Love Chinibyo and Other Delusions and the Shuffle. Figure boxes. My shoe crate along with some dumbbells. Now we go to behind is Miku and Vocaloid posters, and then my ReZero collection. Still small, hasn't grown none this year much, if any at all. But the My Hero section has grown a decent bit, over double from what it was last year. A bunch more figures arriving at local stores around me and then buying stuff online. I love the expansion of this the most. And we have more just random stuff. We got Little Busters, still my favorite show of all time, and visual novel, along with the PS2 visual novel game, Love Live, Oraimo. My Dragon Ball section increased tiny bit. And then some gaming boxes, not many, down at the bottom. And here's the Vocaloid section. I'm going to do a pan from right to left. Hasn't grown too much, but you may see a new figure here and there. I think I got 2 new ones this year, with one more that was supposed to arrive in November, got delayed to December, and then they haven't sent me a message since, because I still don't have it. The full collection of the Pops. Still, just realized I am missing a metallic Miku that I didn't know existed, so I need to go and find that soon. We got random plushes, some from random blind boxes at conventions, and then we got a Black Rock Shooter, a bunch of buttons, 3 pieces of One Punch Man collection, and then my humongous Pokemon collection. I managed to pack it, almost all of it, all into some tiny shelves. And then I got just pretty much all my Pikachu stuff all in one that I could fit in here. Some figure boxes. And behind me, against my bed, there's 2 Pikachus that obviously cannot be fit in those shelves because they're too big. And then that fire starter, my mind is just blanking on its name, but it evolves into Cinderace and whatnot. From Gen 8, the Yoshi. And then we get over here on these shelves. My Madoka Magica collection still hasn't expanded this year, but I do have it looking neater up there with the rearrangement of my shelves. I got my manga collection, which has not expanded too much, but I've added quite a bit to it this year. I hope, or last year. I hope 2021 brings an even bigger expansion to my manga collection. I expanded my anime collection quite a bit, adding a few titles to it. Biggest one was the Pet Girl of Sakura So, or the Pet Girl of Sakura Hall, as I always like to call it by the English name. Weathering with You, and all that stuff. Down here, I started a CD collection earlier this year. I kind of stopped halfway through the year, but along with all of my Vocaloid CDs at the end, I decided let's get back out. Even though I won't listen to it much, let's collect all the CDs from my childhood and teenagerhood. And then these are something that was hidden in my last few room tour videos, but I finally have extra shelves to put them on display. But tiny Pokemon strategy guide book collection I collected, starting with Diamond and Pearl, and then I ended with Sun and Moon. I'll eventually get back into finishing it off. I got Smash Bros, Perfect Dark, of course. Threw away a GoldenEye one because it was missing quite a few pages, but I ordered another one complete to take its place. Then as we zoom out, we get the full display of it. Way more neat and organized than it was last year. And we'll be replacing this with a smaller, more compact, less broken variation. Holds just a bunch of paper and a bunch of random stuff, like receipts and stuff. Won't go through it. The limited edition of oh my god, I am just mind blanking. But yeah, I'm sure you guys will know. It's been a while since I saw that show, so I just mind blank easy if I ain't seen it in a while. Megumin Konosuba, they finally come out with a Perfect Dark figure. Had to add that to the collection, even though it's just so tiny. Nintendo's little 35th anniversary of Mario's Game & Watch, brand new. Decided to not open it ever. Now we're going to be getting into the standard definition gaming consoles, the PS2, NES, Sega Genesis 3 model, the N64, Gamecube, Super Nintendo, and all the mess of cords that go into switching it out with my capture card whenever I want to stream them. Got my new PC from back in February, Raid Max, 1660 Ti GPU with a 9600 i5 9600KF CPU. At the time it was really good, but of course it became outdated as months went by. The same 43-inch Sony Bravia X800E TV with Azure Lane on it. I replaced my old 20-inch monitor from 2011 finally with this Acer. I believe it's either 28 or 32 inches. And then here's all my high definition consoles. And yes, the monitor is taped to the console because it's on the curved PS3. Therefore hard to balance. I need to find a way to get around that eventually. PS3, the Xbox 360, PS4 Pro, Xbox One X that I added to the collection this year. Or I think it was even 2019, I don't remember. My Nintendo Switch, SNES, and NES Classic, Xbox 360 and Switch Pro controllers, a TV that I plan on replacing in 2021 to a monitor. Then we're going to come over here to my new gaming chair I finally bought to get rid of my old one that was just destroying my back. Called an X-Rocker. Not too shabby. It has built-in speakers that's supposed to massage your back and everything. That you can connect to Bluetooth. Bluetooth. I can talk, I swear. We got some just random stuff on the windowsill. Old iPod Gen 3, old Sony Xperia Play from way back in the day that doesn't work no more. Manga Collection hasn't expanded none this year, sadly. Then we're going to come down here to my handheld games and PC and PS1 games. I haven't really expanded this much this year, or at all. With the handhelds, the PSP, the DS Lite, the 3DS, new 3DS XL. I added a good favorite game from the childhood from PC to my collection, Deer Hunter. You can tell I live in the South. We got Mega X stuff, my box games, my NES games, Super Nintendo, Sega, Genesis, N64. You can't really see the titles because I don't have the stickers that you can put on it, but I finally bought Diddy Kong Racing to add to my collection. That's one thing this year that I added to it. Overall, the gaming collection outside of Neptunia hasn't really expanded too much. But the Xbox 360 finally, since I got the Xbox One X back, I decided, I finally got some Xbox One games again. PS2 games, and then a PC game, and Power Volume 2. My AWA, Anime Week in Atlanta badges, because of 2020 being what it was, we will be missing that year, and it's going to just look so empty without it. Same thing with my MomoCon badges. But it is what it is. You can't do nothing about it. My little Pony and Tron stuff at the top there. Gamecube game collection. Haven't really added to it this year because, well, this year, thanks to the pandemic, prices skyrocketed. I'm just thankful for what I do have. I have already because they're so expensive. Those Mario Party 7s and 6s. Kirby era. My Wii collection, not too big. Haven't expanded on it. The Switch collection I've expanded on a bit. The new Animal Crossing game, Ark of Alchemist. Just gonna keep it sealed. I don't remember what all games come out this year. I think Clannad did as well. Got my amiibos, all in the glory. Then we're coming down to my non-NEP limited editions that are on the PS3 and 4 consoles. I won't name them all, but I'll show what they are. Even if they're not limited edition, if they have a nice little steelbook looking thing, I'll put them here. That's Fairy Fencer Advent Dark Force, brand new from Anime Expo 2019. Since I have the standard version of it, I'll keep that sealed. And then right here is Azure Lane Crosswave, Disgaea 1. Random stuff from inside the limited editions just sitting out. The PS4 games haven't expanded too much, but I did add some new games to it, like Doom and Code Vein and Tornado Astro Skater 1 and 2 HD remake. Fun game. The only one of my new PS4 games I've actually played this year, I believe. Haven't added nothing to the PS3 collection, but I want to, as eventually. And now we're getting down to like the Wii U stuff. Even though I don't have a Wii U, I still keep those boxes, and then the Xbox 360, like limited editions. I put together my Dead Rising 2 from back in the day, but I forgot I had it. Then Halo 3, Halo Reach, Perfect Dark Zero, and my little busters from PC, Japanese visual novel. And then down here is my DS, 3DS, and Switch limited editions. Disgaea 4, Disgaea 5, and whatnot. And then we finally made it all the way to the NEP Shrine. It's got quite the haul this year. All the Japanese ones, Vanilla Mark II, Victory, Producing Perfection, Rebirth 1 and 2. We got Hyper Devotion Noir, Sega Hard Girls, Cyber Dimension Neptunia, and Super Neptunia RPG. 10th Anniversary mug. Noir figures, along with these cards. Idea Factory started sending out late last year if you bought stuff at the store. Still have the fake Sleepy Nap. I'll always claim the truth on that. I will never say it's real when it's not. Sadly, I have this year's Christmas ornament, but I do not have this year's special Christmas mug due to a shipping error. I didn't get it with my shipment of some other holiday stuff, and I told them about it. They went to reship it back in December 22nd. Here it is. Hasn't even been accepted by the USPS, so I told them they need to hurry up now. Purple Heart figures. That's one of my newest ones to the collection there from the anime. Haven't really expanded too much on the English limited editions, except I do have Mark II's limited edition minus the box. I don't know how I'm going to acquire the box by itself someday, but I'll try. And over here we have Neptunia V2 from Limited Run Games on the Switch. I'll keep that sealed since I have the digital version. Then up here we have my biggest new edition of the whole thing. One of, I consider, the holy grails of the Blackheart figures from Alter. Well, it would be, except for Alter released that they are redoing to another wave of the Black Heart and Purple Heart. So the price is going to go down a little bit, but I'll still be keeping it brand new, sealed in the box, along with the pudding and then plushes and then Umio, the god Umio, along with some of these posters I haven't showed yet. They're still the same. This hasn't changed much. All the Pokemon stuff. And then we got on the bed my ReZero pillowcase from the Season 1 Part 1 limited edition. Ribbon Rim pillow, Pikachu pillow. We have the Sailor Moon portion. I have a new figure coming for it, but it's one of those figures I mentioned earlier that got delayed and still have no idea when it's going to release. So that was going to have a new addition to it. And then my VHS Pokemon and DVD Pokemon movies. Didn't expand that much this year, if any at all. Then random Yu-Gi-Oh! And Dragon Ball Sailor Moon stuff. And there you ain't gonna be able to see too much, but anime figure boxes galore. And the Nep stuff. And then that stuff to end it out. Not overall, just not the biggest change in the history of my room, but it does look neater, more organized, and hope more expansion to come in 2021. Thank you guys for watching. We'll catch you in the next one next year.